I'm Andrea Lillis, and we are here at my school, the International School Eastern Seaboard. We are about 90 minutes south of Bangkok, and we are a pre-K to 12 school with quite small. We have about 300 students overall. There's some pros and cons to being at such a small school. Some of the pros include really small class sizes, and we get to know our students all really well, and we can work together to make sure we're supporting each individual student's needs. Well, at this school for the last 3 years, I've had the opportunity to serve on our school-wide assessment team, which reviews and implements new assessment policies. And I'm also on a curriculum review team this year, so I'm really looking forward to using what I learn in my course with and from you guys and bringing that into our school to help them. So we're actually going to head down to the elementary school now to look at my kindergarten classroom. So here we are in my classroom. I have 12 students in this classroom this year, and it's a nice big, I'm not sure if you can tell from the video, but it's a nice big double class, so we have lots of space. I am teaching the American curriculum, and my students are pretty diverse. They come with a range of backgrounds and language uses. This year I have students from France, Korea, Thailand, Japan, Russia, America, and Canada. And some have almost native English use, and others have absolutely no English yet. So we're working with a variety of needs and trying to meet each of their needs where they are. I noticed that in Cindy's video, she mentioned a few people that were inspiring her recently at some PD that she went to. So I thought I would share with you some of my current education crushes in the education world. So I'm really loving Alan November. Alan does some cool things about technology and 21st century learners, and I think that relates well to Jody's comments yesterday after his video about making sure that we are preparing our students for the future. My other current crush is Dylan Willem. He is actually a London-based education researcher, and he focuses a lot on formative assessment. And he has really challenged some of my ideas about classroom management and about assessment, and I think he just inspires me to keep trying new things with my class. So those are my current favorites. So here we are at the playground. This is where I spend a lot of time with my students. As I mentioned in the classroom, I am currently teaching the American curriculum. But in the past I have taught both the primary years program of the IB, and I've also taught in Ontario, and I am familiar with the full day kindergarten program. So I'm bringing both those experiences with me into this setting. Over the last 3 years at ISE, I've had to learn about standards-based grading and learning, and I've kind of married that with my previous experiences to deliver what I'm hoping is the best program I can for my 5-year-olds, keeping in mind that when you're 5, your biggest need and priority is to play and make sense of the world through play. A struggle that I'm currently having is that our school has adopted the TC and Lucy Calkins Readers Workshop and Writers Workshop. I'm not sure if many of you are familiar with it, but it's a very structured literacy program. It's fantastic and it gets fantastic results, but I'm struggling with balancing that structured format with my play-based classroom. And I'm curious as to whether many of you are also having struggles like that in your classrooms. Especially Jody, because I know you're also international and you're at the PYP school as well. And I've been reading more about how PYP schools are using the Readers and Writers Workshop and how they're managing that with units of inquiry. So welcome to my backyard. Well, in Thailand, I've been fortunate enough to have a beautiful golf course as my backyard. And we love the sweeping views, getting outside every day to go for a walk, and we get incredible sunsets every evening over the golf course out our patio doors. When we're not busy with school, I enjoy reading, and my husband and I are both pretty active in working with some of the soy cats and dogs, or the street cats and dogs in the area, and encouraging other people to spay and neuter, which is kind of a foreign concept here, as well as some of the animal rights with tourist animals such as elephants and tigers in Thailand. When we're not in Thailand, we go home to Canada every summer, where we enjoy our cottage, which is just north of Kingston on Buck Lake, and we enjoy a variety of outdoor activities like kayaking and canoeing, and we also really enjoy baking and cooking. Aside from that, I am really excited to get started with this course. It's my first course in the master's program, and I'm excited about all the different backgrounds that I see coming together. It's really cool that we have some teachers from elementary schools, from international and Ontario schools, as well as people that are not in the public school sector but in teaching adults in college or running educational programs. So I'm looking forward to learning with and from everyone over the course of the semester.